Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a minute. We have a meet. Greg, Robert again, and myself. Today was a wonderful day for one of the consoles, Sony. PlayStation came out with the Heat. They had their little showcase that was highly anticipated. We weren't really sure what we were going to see. We had some leaks, per usual, with everything. We're here to tell you what we liked, what we're kind of excited for. You know, we got some dates, not hard dates, but we got years for a couple good things. Amit, you want to open with whatever you have on that magical list since Amit stays ready.
Yay. All right.
We got the list of games, so let's break down some important ones here.
First, let's start. They actually had an intro, which I think you guys talking about. They're playing chess while everyone's playing checkers, right? They're playing chess.
That chess thing was a direct shot.
Did not care what anybody
says.
Well, see, like that's the thing. Like when you first said that, I was like, "Oh, he's just nut hugging." But then when I watched the concert, like
you could tell
the conference, I was like, "Oh no, this is 100% chess."
They
just the first thing they showed.
They were rubbing it in a little bit with. They were like, "We got some heat for you."
You got Halo. You got Halo. I mean, it's okay.
No, here.
We're gonna start like this. This is how we're starting.
What would you rather have as an opener though? This intro with this chess versus checkers, or GTA 5?
Like, don't do GTA 5 yet. We got to get that. We will get to that. Me and Rob got some things and words for Rockstar and Sony, and we'll get to that.
All right. Besides that, though.
8 minutes of trebuchet demos and
yeah.
Oh man.
All right. First one though. First real game. And let's bring it back because I'm Mr. Xbox here, I guess. But we have Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic remake. Holy crap, this is going to be amazing. Like, I can't believe they did it. There was rumors that Knights of the Old Republic was being remade, and it was, we didn't know where it was going to be, when it was going to be shown, and here it is. It's going to be a timed exclusive for PlayStation 5. It, just the opening with, you see the lightsaber and you see the mask, and oh man, yeah. I can't ask for anything better.
I got a question on that. Did Microsoft not remake, didn't they do like an HD texture thing for Xbox a couple years ago for Knights of the Old Republic when they started putting it on Game Pass and whatnot? But it wasn't as good as people, like, it was still horribly aged. It still felt like the original.
They did that on PC, but I don't think they did it on
console.
Okay,
I remember hearing about that. I thought it was on Game Pass.
If anything, they might have released it back in like 2011 with something updated, but like nothing really.
I'm excited because I never played, like, I've seen the game. Like, I've seen friends play it. I never played it.
I've played it on Game Pass. It's tough to play nowadays.
Right. It's because it aged poorly. Obviously, it's so
like.
Yeah,
I'm interested to see how much they change it up. Are they going to keep the turn-based? Is it how
it was turn-based. I forgot about that. Completely
turn-based, and then like the action, like you got almost like a polymetric camera.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what they call it? Right, but like it's. I hope they change the camera.
What if they Final Fantasy VII it?
It's possible. I think it's possible, right?
I think that's usually what happens when they like remake instead of remaster. Like they actually like modernize and change it for us, so it'll be solid.
And, Final Fantasy set like a great standard for
remakes,
doing like a mix of turn-based and action.
So. Right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we got Star Wars. That was a exciting thing to see.
One thing I want to talk about though with this though, because it's Lucasfilms doing a timed exclusive, I'm gonna route this back over to Indiana Jones. That may make Indiana Jones a timed exclusive because Bethesda's doing that for Xbox now. Yeah. And just a discussion thing that
Bethesda's all over the place with their
that's going to be so who knows, but that is something interesting to think about. So
it's possible. The big difference is obviously like one's owned by is a first party studio, and whoever's making this is definitely not owned by Sony. So
right.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Right. Next one was Project Eve. For me, it's
ACC.
Cool.
It was cool. I felt like it was one of those things where it was a new game, but they showed way too much, and I stopped paying attention after a little bit. It looks beautiful, but
it does look really gorgeous. Yeah, absolutely.
Probably won't play it.
Yeah, right. Like it's probably one of those games if it's on sale or like something. I'll check it out if I have nothing, like when it gets stale in the summer. But yeah, that was it. It looked good. Graphically, it looked good.
Especially because it's probably gonna be $70, so it's gonna be like, whoa, it's gonna be expensive.
Yeah, I don't know what that either. Anyways, next, what's next to meet?
All right, Tiny Tina's Wonderland.
Borderlands, yeah, it's her story.
Yeah,
We've seen it.
We knew about
I
it.
think
They
there's
teased
doing
it
a
on
PS5
Instagram.
version.
If Borderlands fans were happy from what I read online, so there's that. Next,
Cool. Next one. This one I'm actually interested about. It's Forspoken. It's the other Square game that they're making. Gary Whitta actually helped write this game too, so that's pretty awesome.
That is cool.
Yeah, I think it looked cool. Like the traversal looks really cool. The interesting story. Like she's got her own.
Visually, it's going to be
Shang-Chi.
awesome.
Yeah, she's got her own Shang-Chi like 10 rings, but it's around like that golden wrap around her arm, and then it looks pretty cool.
The combat reminded me a lot of Control, and the traversal was like very Assassin's Creed.
Right. Yeah, that's how I felt.
magic-y,
Assassin's
so.
Creed kind of stuff too. Yeah.
I'm interested. This is one I'll keep my eye on.
Yeah, for sure. It's crazy though, but it's coming in spring of 2022 when you have Horizon coming in spring or February.
Yeah.
Let's say that's spring. You have Gran Turismo coming in spring, so they're going to be really front heavy.
Maybe it'll turn out to be like one of the Ghost things right after Last of Us, where it's like it was slept on, not really talked about much, and then it turns out to be a great game.
I think they're just going to be heavy next year, not even front heavy. But we'll get into more of the things coming out.
Yeah. Next.
All right, Alan Wake Remastered. This was rumored, and I guess this is where they're gonna talk about it, though. So
cool.
I didn't see that stuff until like at midnight yesterday, and I was like, I didn't put the correlation to that it was gonna get shown at Sony. I was like, oh, it's just a port to PC or something that they're HDing it.
It's surprising because it's Remedy,
right?
Like it's an exclusive Xbox game in the past, so. That's kind of cool.
I played half of it. I never finished it.
I never played it, but
it was really good.
I like Control, and they have a Control tie-in, and you guys should play Control. That's all I'm saying.
Play Control.
Alan Wake.
Watch One Piece.
We'll see.
This guy's spitting.
All right, next. Here we go. Mention again. GTA 5, baby.
Rob, you got some words for GTA? Rockstar before I give
I'm just gonna say here, you know what I'm saying? I can only shit on GTA 5 for so long, bro. I can only do it for so long. You know what I'm saying?
You'll be doing it to PlayStation 6 too.
GTA 4, man, phenomenal DLC. GTA 5, the online popped off so fucking much. They said we don't need DLC. It hurt my heart. It hurt my soul. You know, I might not be over it. I might not be over it if they gave me what I wanted. It's cool though. You know what I'm saying? Because like we said, chess not checkers. It makes sense. I know what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? They did it at the fucking PS5 reveal. They did it here. Why, when you're showing us bangers, are you putting GTA 5 here? Because you guys have plans for the future. You guys are getting snuggly. You know what I'm saying? The ACC and that Rockstar check. I feel you. You know what I'm saying? They're doing what they gotta do. I've been hearing rumors. You know what I mean? Trilogy remaster. That'd be insane.
Next fall.
And guess what? Some shits came out on PS2 before they went to Xbox. So it would align with the heritage. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. You know what I'm saying? Chess moves. Hey, we're gonna show this fucking 8-year-old game 3 different times so that we can get exclusive access to this trilogy.
Rockstar.
Or when 6 comes out, hey, we're actually gonna do DLC this time. We'll give it to y'all first, or we'll give you the game first. My theory is that whatever they do next with GTA is coming to Sony first or exclusively.
Yep.
Because why the fuck would you share this fucking trailer so many times for this 8-year-old game when we've fucking seen it, when we've lived it, when oh my God.
You know what?
You surround it with all your amazing shit. Why is it there? Why
in
is
the
it
middle of your presentation?
PS5 conference? Why is it in the middle of this one? Stop it. I get it. You got to massage the relationships. You gotta get real deep in there. You got to oil up the hands.
Man, it's Rockstar right now. Oh shit!
You got to get in there. You know what I'm saying? I get it. I understand.
Love it.
So I'm sick of it. Okay. Hey, mark this down though. When I'm right, this moment.
I was disappointed in myself. Sorry, Greg. Let me just get this off because I was just as like Rob and I had a conversation on Twitter. We were like, it's such a slap in the face to see Rockstar and GTA 5 over and over and over at every Sony thing. I was mad at myself because they had that moment in the gameplay trailer where he was in the apartment and he was walking to the window, and for some reason I like got excited, like, oh, out of the 5 million trailers we've seen, I've never seen this part. And it literally was just like, it was such a troll thing because everybody complains about it in GTA Online. It was like, you see the hover bike shooting everybody, the jet and everything. And I'm just like, that's new, but it was like, that serves no purpose in this trailer of whatever you're trying to do here. And I was just like, be done with GTA 5. Like, we don't care that you're remastering it on the third gen for 8 years, like, and your new content. Like, who cares, dude? It's another heist. We get it. That's it. Move on. Give me GTA 6 and give me story. Give me offline DLC. I don't want online. And if my shit doesn't convert from my GTA 5 online to my 6 with all the money I spent, I'm gonna be pissed. That's all I gotta say. And it's not. I know it's not.
Online.
Online. Yeah, it's not. We know it won't. We know it won't. They made $8 billion off us. So whatever.
You.
If I had $8 billion, it would not be going to GTA Online, Robert. Stop it.
I ain't giving any money.
Greg, what you got, Greg?
Greg, you got anything on GTA? Are we just sick of it? Can we?
Yeah, let's move on.
Yeah, let's
All right.
move on.
Next one, Bethesda's, right? Bethesda, Ghostwire Tokyo.
I don't know.
There was part where he was doing moves and he did like this, and I was like, did he just roast that man? I thought it was funny.
When it was the second I saw that it went to third person, I was like, this game is going to make me dizzy.
This is another
Or first
game
person.
that
I'm sorry, first person.
just doesn't really do it for me. Like,
No.
Yeah, it didn't do it for me either.
like I don't know if it just is since we were watching it streaming, but it didn't look all
Yeah,
that great.
I was going to ask, did it look bad visually to you, or
Didn't.
it looked bland?
It looked worse than it has in the past. Like I think
Yeah.
I've like earlier trailers looked like
Yeah.
more exciting than this one. And this one was like the actual gameplay, so that's not a good look.
Yeah, maybe I'll chalk that up to streaming. It's not done, but like
Yeah, hopefully it's
nothing
They get
nothing that's shown has been that exciting
No.
about it.
Did that get a
this is
window
one-
for release?
Uh,
I
this
wasn't
is one
sure.
I'll just play on Xbox when it comes to Game Pass. I'll
There you
just
go.
wait.
Yeah.
Don't have to wait. You know.
All right. What's next?
All right. Guardians of the Galaxy.
When Greg and I first saw that, when we had like our thing together in my backyard when we recorded, like the longer it went, the more me and Greg were just like, it looks okay, but I don't really care for it.
I don't know why everyone's freaking out about this.
I don't know. I
Because it's
don't
Marvel.
follow anybody that's freaking out about it. So I don't.
Everybody is. Everybody
yeah,
is.
people in the industry and stuff are all over it. Yeah.
Like it's Guardians, it's Marvel. Like it's probably written pretty funny. Like I'm sure that stuff will be good.
Is it
but,
similar to that Avengers game
doesn't-
though?
No.
No.
Okay.
But like it doesn't look that good. Like
It does not look
combat and
good.
Stuff
Right.
doesn't look that fun.
No.
Like they're not superheroes that have like the coolest powers. That's not what makes Guardians fun. Like,
It's like
you
the
have
banter and
a guy
side
who's, like,
comments.
with knives, a person with guns, and some like smashing
Yeah.
up people. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. Like and none of the combat looks like interesting.
just doesn't do
like
it for me.
Arkham. It's
Here's
Right.
like,
here's another thing is like in Spider-Man from Insomniac and in Miles Morales, right? Like I don't mind that it's not Tom Holland and Miles isn't like from Into the Spider-Verse, right?
Right.
But like in games like Guardians, it just turns me off that they don't look like they're movie characters. I don't know.
That's the other thing. They look
presentation, like,
nothing like.
Insomniac does such a good job that I don't care that it's not the movie characters. But like
Because
in
they're under
games
a
like
mask
this,
though for like
right.
Insomniac.
but in this, like they don't, and it like bugs me.
I think the problem is they keep such a similar like tone. Like the only Star-Lord any of us know is Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt,
Like,
unless you.
they have to
Yeah.
keep it like Chris Pratt in terms of like cadence and jokes.
Yeah.
Whereas like Spider-Man, we know so many different Spider-Man. There's been the history of animation, comics, and stuff. Like we're cool, just like another one in the
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think that's the thing. I think it's the IP because even with Avengers, like a lot of Avengers people aren't like the coolest on their own.
Yeah.
Like the MCU made them cool. So like when they're in the Avengers game, I'm always like, this is not hidden the way like
Yeah.
it usually hits. And I feel like that's what I feel with Guardians, where like I didn't know Guardians before the MCU. And like so that's like what I know, while like Greg just said, there's Infinity Spider-Man. So you can just like,
That's true.
okay, this is just a new one. You know what I mean? Like this
Yeah.
is this version of it.
That's true.
So, yeah.
That's true.
So that's
Alright.
Guardians. Yeah. I guess not one of us is eager to play it. So what's next?
All right. Blood Hunt was the next one. I think it actually looked pretty good.
Is that the vampire one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That
My
one
friend
looked
said he
cool.
played
Like
it.
a
He said it's
vampire
fun.
battle royale. That does look cool.
Yeah, it looked cool as
that
shit.
looks super cool, and I'll never play.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I give it props, but I'll never get around to it.
Yeah, most of these games are I will never play,
Oh, yeah,
but
absolutely.
it looks cool, and I will maybe
The bread and butter
follow a
is in the
spoiler
second
cast
half
or
of
something
this.
whenever someone
Yeah.
does it. Next one is a short thing, but it's my favorite band, Radiohead. They're doing Kid A.
Yes, it looks awesome. Kid Amnesia, which
yeah,
is like a
Kid
Kid
Amnesia.
A
And
interactive experience.
Amnesiac. Yeah,
Yeah, it looks awesome.
yeah. It looks
I'm-
really wacky, and I
That
mean,
one you'll try.
That one I'll try. That one I'll
Yeah,
definitely try.
Exactly.
I'm pumped for this. Yeah, is it like a VR thing or what? I don't know.
I don't
Greg's
know.
gonna go out and buy another VR
But
set.
I don't think
I might
so
for
because they
that.
specifically said they're not going to talk about any VR stuff in this. So
True.
I don't
That's
know.
fair. Yeah. Yeah. Because they
So-
did
No,
the VR thing.
I'm pumped for that. When I
Yeah,
heard the
but it's
music, I
so-
was like, oh, what?
Yeah, but it's so weird. This is so different, and it's so Radiohead. So I'm totally in for that.
Cool.
The next one is Tchia.
That one on the island.
Yeah, they
Like-
showed it. It was like a little cute kitty game to me.
Yeah, not for me.
Felt like it's not for me.
That shit was fire, bro. That shit is the Last of Us spinoff. You see how they did the strumming? Ellie's gonna pull up on the beach and then fight the kid for his finger so that she can learn.
Oh,
to play
this is
guitar again.
this is fast.
Full circle.
That's what it's.
Circle.
I thought it was a cool trailer, like the music coming in.
Yeah,
and they
it
did,
was
the
like
a
powerful
little
music
trailer.
thing.
Vibes, bro.
That was
Yeah.
cool, but yeah,
It's not for
gonna
me.
play it.
Right.
Not for me.
Yeah. Next one, which this is something I definitely will get. It's the Uncharted 4 and Lost Legacy like remasters for PS5 because I haven't played them. It's like the Thieves Collection.
Wait,
or
you
whatever
never
it's
played
called.
4, or you
Never
just
played
didn't play
4 or Lost Legacy. I played 1 and 2. So I got 3. I have 4 downloaded, and I was gonna buy Lost Legacy for like $20.
I didn't play Lost Legacy. I'll probably get it.
But,
then.
Yeah, for Uncharted 4 and Lost Legacy on PS5, so it's gonna be probably 60 frames, which the old the trilogy got updated to 60 frames,
60.
but
Yeah.
part 4 didn't. So I guess they
Really?
were just waiting for this. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That makes sense then. Yeah, that makes
So
sense.
that's awesome. So I'm in for this.
Play 'em.
Yeah, you'll like it. Okay. Well, there's Uncharted.
All right, now my favorite MCU character or my favorite
Oh.
Marvel character.
So we had a little break here, right? Herman Hulst
Yeah,
comes
they
in,
had the little
and
Yeah.
little thing.
that was like a tenor change. Like, all right, time to turn it up.
Time to show you the real stuff.
Mhm.
This one goes to 11. Insomniac coming through. They can do no wrong. They are showing that they are
Insomniac doesn't miss.
that if Xbox's like golden boy is going to be
Superman.
if their
Rocksteady.
golden boy is going to be who's doing Avowed, who's doing
Obsidian.
Obsidian.
Obsidian?
if Obsidian is like Xbox's golden boy, Insomniac is now becoming PlayStation's because they just got Wolverine, and holy fuck, I am so excited.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be something probably the length of Miles Morales, probably something like, I don't think it's going to be a huge open world because it's a Wolverine game. I don't think he's running around like crazy, but man, I am so excited to be in that world.
Yeah,
For me, like when I saw that, I immediately, like when I saw Insomniac, I thought, okay, we're seeing Spider-Man 2.
Yep.
Like, and I had said this like way back, either last summer. I was like, whoever has the next big, what was it, superhero exclusive? I don't know if is this going to be an exclusive to Sony? Did they say?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Insomniac.
it's Insomniac. Yeah.
You win to me if you have another big superhero exclusive. Like, plus this opens up the world depending on where they set Wolverine. This could be, you could be getting X-Men games later down the line. I don't know. I don't think so. It looked like he was already older Logan, so it might just be strictly him. I don't know.
We can get Spider-Man Wolverine crossover game.
You definitely can, which happened in the comics. So I don't know. I was just like, what? This is not Spider-Man.
Unbelievable.
Why are
It's
we in a
unbelievable.
bar? Why are people on the floor like this? And then I was just like, holy shit, that's Wolverine. I'm
Yeah.
excited for it. I can't wait to see it and play it.
I couldn't believe they're coming out with another game. Like, we knew Spider-Man 2. They just finished Ratchet. They did Miles Morales. Like, when you said Golden Boy, like, I think Sony still has like a great stable of those. Like, now this is Insomniac's just another, like, they don't miss and they deliver fast. Like,
Right.
Naughty Dog doesn't miss, but it takes years between
Right.
games.
Naughty Dog takes
And,
7
like,
years to make a game.
Sucker
Insomniac's just
Punch.
like, here, we
Yeah.
have everything.
Here's a bunch of
It's
different
crazy.
games now.
Like, I don't know if they've
Unbelievable.
expanded a ton or how they do this, but it's impressive.
Keep doing it.
I can't, like, and then also like usually I'm not going to be that excited for the CG trailer like Mass Effect 4. It's like they kind of have a rocky past, but with Insomniac, I'm just like I can expect it to be good and get hyped, and
Yes.
hopefully they don't let me down, but no expectations of that.
No.
Robert.
Yeah, I was gonna say this for me was the announcement of the whole conference, because I made the joke. I was like, oh yeah, my prediction is they're gonna do something that'll hurt my feelings. This is for sure it. Like as somebody who has an older, well, because I'm always like, I lean more Xbox, but I like have both, and I plan on getting both eventually, right? And so I'm always just into like competition being fun. You know what I mean? Like I want Microsoft to do something that like makes Sony nervous. And I feel like every time Microsoft starts to like gain momentum, Sony's like, good try.
Don't forget about us, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And like, so like for me, like with the superhero thing, I was like, oh, I think like we're always like, oh, new IPs. I'm like, I think they need like a really good, recognizable IP. And so like when everyone was talking about the Warner Brothers thing, I was like, oh, it'd be great if they like managed to pull that off, because they need something to combat Spider-Man. And so with Marvel like giving their IPs to other studios, they had like given them a Spider-Man for Insomniac. They had given like Avengers to those. Like who makes Avengers?
Crystal,
Square.
Crystal Dynamics.
Yeah, Crystal Dynamics. Yeah, Crystal Dynamics.
Don't forget, they did Iron Man VR too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So like,
that's true.
I'm like going through the list of IPs and stuff, thinking about exclusive, and like Nintendo has Ultimate Alliance 3, and I'm like, man, like maybe Microsoft can get the Wolverine game, because like there was a Wolverine game like from like 2 generations back that people like really like, and like nah, you know what I mean? So I'm just like, damn, like how do they combat that?
Seriously,
like, who else is more recognizable? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they have the most recognizable people.
Dude, I think Marvel freaked out after the Crystal Dynamics fucked up Avengers, and they're like, we're just gonna give it to a company that we know is gonna do a good job. Insomniac already has killed 2 Spider-Man games.
Yeah.
We just need to go where.
Here you go. Take this and run.
You know?
Yeah.
Who's making the Guardians game?
I'll tell you in 2 seconds. What's the full title of that Guardians game?
I think it's Guardians of the Galaxy.
That's it. There you go. It is. Hold on, I'm trying to see the box art. Square.
It's Square, right?
Yeah, it's Square. Studio is that Eidos Montreal.
Yeah.
That's surprising to me too. Like, it's going to be interesting to see if this doesn't come out and shock people and be great.
I don't think it's
like they might have to start. I mean, Insomniac is just going to be the powerhouse in this Marvel area right now.
And the thing is, though, with just getting a CG for Wolverine, this game is probably the Wolverine game is probably like 4 or 5 years away. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's. Like, I don't think that's close.
When Marvel did the stuff with Crystal Dynamics and with Square, they probably made a deal a while ago, so it was already in development. So they're not going to pull money out of Guardians because it's almost ready when Avengers like sucks coming out. You know what I mean? So they're just like, okay, we just got to keep going with it. But I think, they panicked after Avengers.
After that,
No, I think it's exciting. Like I saw a tweet today. You might have retweeted it, Santino, but it's like somebody keeps proving that they're the only station that you need to have. And
that was my buddy was saying, why would I buy an Xbox if I can just play it on all their games on PC? I like PlayStation is the only one console you really need to have.
Like, and Herman Hulse even said it. Like, he called that out. He's like made a statement saying this is the only place to play these games. Like, I think it's for as much as people keep saying it. Don't get me wrong, I love Game Pass. That's how I get all my Xbox games. Great service, but they keep saying like Sony needs something to compete with Game Pass. Sony needs a service like this. Like, I think this conference was them doubling down, saying like, we're not doing that.
We got plenty to show
you. We'll spend $7.5 billion a different way.
Yeah,
and it's to get names.
We'll get the names. You pay us $70 a game, and you own our console,
and you're gonna love it.
And we'll make 100% on every game we sell because we own these companies, and that's how we're making our money. Yeah. Like, I think this is like the exclamation point saying like we're not
doing that.
It's going to be divided. The paths will be divided.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we got Insomniac with the Heat, but they were not done. Amit, what's next?
GT7, Gran Turismo 7.
I thought he was about to say GTA, and I almost lost my shit again.
I was like, what did they?
I was like,
do it?
we're not talking about Grand Theft Auto again.
No, GT7. Gran Turismo 7.
You know, it gave me. I forgot which Gran Turismo that I started playing that on it, but it was on PS2. I forgot. I don't know the number. It's 3. It gave me 3 vibes, like, and that made me excited, like in regards to like customization, in regards to like I don't know. It just, I think seeing a skyline every time, because GTA 3 was the skyline, like it just made me excited for it. Like, I'm not going to play it. I'm not going to buy it. Because I'll play Forza. And you know, I don't need a million racing games. It's all the same to me. I'm not a serious like sim racer. Like I'm not going to do that online and all that, but it looks great. There were some screenshots that were a little concerning on it though. Like, it could have passed for a PS4 Pro game at certain aspects, but those screenshots were usually when they were showing like an older car. So I don't think that's as worrisome as I want to say it is.
And if it's a screenshot off of a stream, it's not going to look
Exactly.
good
Yeah.
at all.
So it's gonna be degraded a little bit, but it looked good. It, you know, they need the racing game. Gran Turismo is historical for PlayStation. There's not much more.
It sells crazy numbers.
Yeah.
Still.
It's one of the highest selling racers forever and ever and ever. There's a lot of esports behind it.
Yeah.
It's one of the first to do that, so they have a huge audience.
I mean, like
worldwide.
Yeah. It puts like a Horizon or even an Uncharted or Last of Us like to shame numbers wise.
Sometimes, yeah, for real. But I mean, yeah, it's a racing game. It's nothing.
Yeah.
I personally, I don't think any of you three will be, you know, dying to play if even you want to play it.
This is wait for it to pop up on PS Plus in 7 months.
Try it one time for 2 hours and be done.
You have a great 2 to 4 hours with it, and then you're very happy you didn't drop $70 on it. But you'll be tempted. You'll be tempted to buy it for 70, but you don't do it.
So that's GT7, not GTA 6.
Not GTA 7. Yeah.
What's next to me?
All right, we got 2 more. Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man, which we
Insomniac comes back.
Insomniac they're like, we want you to know we are the best. We are going to show not only Peter Parker but Miles Morales next to him.
You hear Craven.
You hear Craven and you
Venom.
see Venom.
Oh my gosh!
I'm curious to see if that game will be as long as the first one, or if it's going to be longer. I don't know, because that first one was pretty long. There was a lot to do.
I was going to say, I don't think they need to add like length to the first original game. I think it needs to be longer than Miles, but not the first one.
Right.
I thought you were comparing it to Miles. Yeah, I think it's going to be the first game again. Like,
yeah, I think so too, because it's Spider-Man 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like this is a sequel to the first game,
and we got a release window
2023.
Yep. So that
need a PS5 by then.
It's got the headset came out. That's why you need wireless, Amit. You hear us?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. But yeah, 2023.
I pulled up my strap.
2023 for Spider-Man 2.
And that's what, 5 years after the first. So that sounds
that makes
about
sense.
Right. Yeah, and Insomniac, like we talked about, how many teams do they have? I don't know.
How many games are they gonna,
But
my friend told me that they started working on 2 after Miles, and that the team working on Wolverine is a team that just finished Ratchet.
Oh, that would make sense then.
Oh,
yeah. So like they're just started.
One thing I forgot to mention about Wolverine was, remember we talked about the Initiative and the guy who used to be an Insomniac left Perfect Dark and he went back? It's because he's making Wolverine.
Oh.
He left. So I'm sure that they got the Wolverine IP and he's like, I kind of want to go back and let's do this character.
Let me do this one.
You know what I mean? So that's because I saw he tweeted and he was talking about like, he's like, I'm so finally happy that I can talk about this and I'm going to be working on Wolverine. So I think that's the reason he left.
Well,
that's pretty cool.
Insomniac, you don't miss. I'm very appreciative of getting Marvel games that are good from them, and I will play them over and over and over.
Yeah.
And our final that they closed on is,
which I am surprised that they showed as much as they did.
They did show a lot for this.
It makes
God of War Ragnarok.
I mean, it was supposed to come out this year.
That's true.
Yeah. Very
So
true.
So
I guess I kind of just assumed it's like way down the line, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's like a summer, April game.
I was thinking April, yeah.
when did 4 come? Was 4 in the fall or was it in the summer?
It
was in April.
It was in the spring.
But there are a lot of early Q1 games, so maybe summer or fall. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think we'll definitely see it next year though.
It looks visually looks great, just like 4 did.
So good.
The new voice of what's his name, boy, threw me off.
Atreus.
Boy.
Yeah, Atreus.
Loki.
Yeah, he hit
Spoilers.
puberty.
Loki.
Yeah, Loki. Thor was they. Yeah, right. We saw Thor.
Beefy boy.
Yeah,
He was
Yes.
sick.
I think it's cool that it's still in Midgar, but
Yeah.
like everything's frozen. So like the lake's frozen. It's like a very different environment while still the same. And then all those locked realms will be open to see all these like new places.
Yeah.
Every realm is open this game, they reported. So
And they have dog sledding, it looked like, which is just like in Gears of War or Gears 5. It kind of
Mhm.
looked like the same, like
yeah,
moving around. Because they may have a boat in some parts, but I guess if there's no boats because everything's frozen, they'll use that as the boat.
yeah, because that's a big lake to be walking around everywhere.
Yeah.
but I all in all, this was a really great conference in my opinion. I think.
But
I like the way
imagine
they ended the trailer because the girl was like, "What she say? You'll get all your answers soon enough." Well, some of them,
And then it
ended
they
with
just
no
cut it.
date or
Yeah.
window. I'm like, these cheeky motherfuckers.
Yeah. No, for this conference though, imagine if they did it during E3 after Xbox and after Nintendo. Like everyone
they
would have
did that. I
forgot
wouldn't have
everything.
remembered one thing of Xbox and Nintendo.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If they just did it one day after Xbox, everyone would not be talking about Xbox. I mean, they would have been like, cool, Xbox has stuff coming right now, but look what PlayStation has coming. I don't even care when it comes out. They got everything we want.
I think regardless of when PlayStation does stuff now, though, like it makes you drop everything and you forget everything that's not PlayStation related. Like they get you to be excited for a while, and they get the internet talking for a couple
Mhm.
days about everything you just saw.
And I think the flip side is like they get to curate it for when they're ready. Like
Right.
we saw it at E3.
They don't have to
We
rush.
just had like a shoot in, Horizon, but they wanted to like give Horizon its own thing because it's a game coming sooner. Like, and then save these for things that like are down the road, but we don't have questions about like Deathloop's coming out tomorrow. We got Horizon. We got all these games like right here in the hopper, and then we get to look down the road where like if you did it at E3, you might have to squeeze in some of the stuff we've heard about before, and then it gets bloated. And like this one moved well. This is one of the better conferences I think in a long time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Was there anything else you guys, Rob? Anything else you wanted to touch on before we close out here?
No, they're doing their thing. Plain and simple.
Just
I'm
very
super
excited for
pumped.
Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
Stop.
All right, so wait, what's the next game everyone's going to be playing?
So I'm playing Ghost of Tsushima right now.
I'm playing Tales of Arise at 7:30 tomorrow morning because it just dropped on my PC and on PlayStation and Xbox.
Is that new?
PM.
Is that
Yeah.
the new one?
It's getting really good reviews. The JRPG.
Yeah.
It's like a 200-hour
surprised.
game.
Yeah, that's like a deep game.
Yeah. So.
Wait, Rob, Psychonauts 2. What's
Oh yeah,
your
give us
review
a
on
quick.
it?
What'd you think about it?
Oh, I thought it was great. But like it was this I had this moment like while I was playing it though that like finally made me feel like I needed a new console. See, like I watched, which is great because like I got the pre-order or whatever, but like I was watching somebody play like the acid trip level, and I was like, wow, it looks so beautiful. Look at the colors, they're so saturated. Look how smooth it is. I can't wait to get to that level. I got to that fucking level, bro. The rainbow road was like faded and flickering. I was like, what the hell is this?
I'm getting gypped.
I'm like,
And that's a game that's not like pushing. It's not like pushing tech.
God bless Rob's Xbox,
that's what I'm
man.
saying. My fucking
That thing's been on its
2013
last
Xbox is
leg for
struggling.
like 3 years.
Is it November 15th or is it December that the
November.
No, November. It comes out on the 20th anniversary. We got to talk about all our purchases.
Oh yeah,
Well, wait, I thought the console comes with the game though, so can't that
A download
it's a
code.
download code.
Download
So
code.
it
Yeah,
probably
so
doesn't.
like,
So it probably doesn't activate.
Yeah. Otherwise, it has to get
Preloaded.
delayed to 2022. That would suck for Rob.
I'm getting my
Bro,
cigar and my
stop.
damn whiskey, Greg. This
bro.
man said we are not ending this bet until it's
Wait,
in
did
my
you guys
hand.
decide if they split it, who wins?
What are we doing with that, Greg? Because if they split the campaign,
I mean, I think
I
if story doesn't
campaign.
come out,
it's not a
story is
complete game.
Halo. It's not the game.
Greg,
the game
okay,
is
I'll
story.
say it here live.
Because multiplayer is coming
camera.
on that day.
If story is not, if there is no story period, not even this, because they said it's single player first story, not multiplayer story. If story does not come out when the multiplayer drops, Greg wins the bet. This is written in stone. Greg wins the bet.
For their case, I hope that is not how it goes because they will get torn apart.
That would be bad.
Multiplayer only.
If they delay story even more, which I'm not doubting it. I mean, it's possible.
I was on team this year until I preloaded it and it says multiplayer on the preload icon. I'm like,
a lot of people started talking about that. Yeah,
I'm like, guys,
and,
like,
and the other worrisome part is we haven't seen gameplay footage in how many months.
No, they're using every single bit of until December 8th that they can
to milk
They're not gonna,
the online stuff.
No, because they came out and said if we were to show you a gameplay trailer, then we're gonna take resources away from actually making the game to make a gameplay trailer for you guys.
Yeah, I mean, they can't even make it all by December 8th. That's why they had to cut co-op and cut Forge and I'm not trying to be like a hater on Xbox or Halo in this situation, but they literally said like we can't get this done by that
it's
day.
pretty
We don't wanna
worrisome.
push it. So they're cutting things. Those aren't things they wanted to cut.
I have a bad feeling we're gonna get multiplayer only. I think it's fair to say that.
But if it's good,
multiplayer is gonna be good. That's without a doubt. People can look past.
Yeah.
But you know the internet, they're gonna give it shit regardless if campaign is not there.
But if you don't have Game Pass, right? Which I don't know why you don't if you're playing it on Xbox. That's where you play it though. And you have to buy it at $70 and campaign is kicked down. So you're just paying or $60, whatever, for just multiplayer.
So you paid your $60, but then you're only playing multiplayer.
But multiplayer is free to play,
right?
So it doesn't matter. You can just hop in. You don't need the campaign. People are only paying for campaign.
True.
So it would have been free to play anyways. So
that's the
maybe
game,
them making multiplayer
the
free to play was their way of saying campaign is not coming anytime soon.
That was a long time ago.
It was a long time.
I don't think they're connected.
I don't know.
But
I know I'm reaching there, but
last year, if it wasn't ugly, I still think that.
Yeah,
there's just some red flags. There's some red flags here.
But Rob, you got
before we end,
your Xbox
we had a successful haul in regards to pre-orders, and there was a famous quote by Gregory. The Elite 2 Halo exclusive controller was shown, and at 11:37 a.m. I get a text in our group chat saying, "Man, that thing is ugly." Well, pre-orders open at 12 something, and I get another text. Well, ... I got the controller. What did you say? You are a what slut? A hype slut?
Oh my god!
I believe that was
that was the other quote by Gregory that he will not miss out because he is a hype slut.
I get it though, man. As soon as you got the controllers, I was like, I don't need it. All right, let's see if I can grab it.
The second I saw it, I got
such envy. I'm green with envy, man.
I have the fucking original Elite 2 with the rubber falling off because these controllers are shit. And I spent another $170 on a Halo one that's probably just going to sit here.
But it looks cool. I think it looks
good. That's why I bought it. I'm a hype slut.
It doesn't look that good.
It doesn't look that good, but he spent $180 on it.
Bro, I'm so glad they just did that for the controllers. I thought the Xbox was going to be like the Halo green and orange.
Oh, that would have been ugly.
I wanted it to go all in.
I know you did.
Green and stuff. I wanted it to.
You better come with a damn helmet too if it's all green.
That Xbox is beautiful though.
The thing I like about the new Xbox Halo console though is I like the gold on the
trim.
The gold on the button. That looks really
sleek. It's
sleek. Very it's one of the sleekest special edition consoles we've ever seen.
It's subtle, but it's really cool.
I'm so happy. So I got the controller. Green. Greg got the controller. I mean, what did you got console or just controller?
I got console, so I'll sell my original launch day and I'll keep the console.
Greg, if consoles open again, are you going to get one?
No.
Okay, so he's gonna get one.
Ask me again
Imagine.
when it opens.
And Robert, you are finally coming to next gen in regards to Microsoft because you are on an Xbox that has been damn near day one, Xbox One.
Yeah, I got it that Christmas in 2013.
So it's
Um,
it's time, man. He got the console as well.
yeah, I was definitely gonna wait till like mid to late next year because I was like, oh, there's no like
He
they all
saw
play
the
on
console.
Xbox
He
One
was
still.
like, I need it.
No, even that conference, like when they like the boring one, when they're like, "Oh, cloud gaming will be live this year," I was like, "Oh man, I really don't need to upgrade." And then they showed that fucking, it's the fucking Halo music that got me. The fucking piano notes, bro.
Always,
They're just so good.
always.
Like, chills, and then suddenly
Yeah.
the gold's melting, and then it's fitting in the thing, and then you're just like, oh.
And not just that, dude. Not just that though. Not just that
Like,
though.
oh
but
shit.
it's hard enough to get an Xbox, but you're getting the hardest Xbox to
Yeah.
get.
You could sell that shit for
Bro.
$1,000 right now, $1,200 even.
I was
And
cracking
buy
up
an old-
because
and
people
buy
were
another
like,
Xbox.
people like
And
limited
buy-
edition. You can't even
Can't even get the first one. Yeah.
You could sell the limited edition and get a good console like a PS5 and an Xbox.
You really could. You
It's
could do it
very
2 for
true.
1.
You can get
You
both.
could do it 2 for 1.
I want a God of War PS5.
RIP my God of War PS4
The
Pro.
PS4 one's beautiful.
That one was nice.
That was
I
cool.
kind of wish I kept
Dude,
it.
that's another reason I like the chair. Look at this. I got
It's God of War.
my. Oh, you can't see.
It's not going to
The
focus. Yep.
Is
No.
the Omega?
I got the Omega right
Shout-
there. So
shout
it's my
out,
God of War chair.
Secret Lab sponsor us so we can get 2 chairs for our other guys. But
I'm sitting in the
guys,
kitchen right now or dining room.
it was fun.
No, that's your bathroom, Greg. Come
Oh,
on.
that's not his bathroom.
That's his
Greg does
shower.
shows. Greg does the show in a different room every time.
Bro, that was fire that one time. He like real life, like went to,
We went to 3 different rooms in one episode.
Amazing.
But that was the Sony showcase.
It was so good.
A lot of
So
things. Yeah. Final thoughts out of 10. What are you guys giving it? Just go round table.
On 9.5. You show me a Wolverine game. Yeah, that's enough. That's all I need.
Wow.
Give me that.
Wow. No, I'd say 9.
Robert.
I was gonna go 8.
8.5 to 9 for me. I'm leading towards the 9 though. Well, fellas, I think that is all. Appreciate you guys taking the time. We will be back for whatever else comes out. I don't know if we're reviewing any games, but it has been fun. Way better NPCs. We'll talk to you. Take it easy, boys.
Later.